Hello people, this is the ThePunkKing here, and welcome to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies. Last time, we completed at half of World 1 and played it, and met up with Crazy Dave, one of my favorite characters in the game, in all of gaming history. This time, we're gonna finish up World 1. Okay, that was the last time we... Oh god, this one! It's not just a level, it's just that zombie with the pole vault. That thing is annoying. It's a nuisance. I'll explain more once it gets into it. But anyway, like last time we also got this plant called a potato mine. This is a really good plant and it's really good for like tactics basically. Well, this game's nothing but tactics, but still. And also pretty good for like early. Yeah, but here's what it does. Like, even though it's cheap, it'll literally cost pretty much just one ton. It takes time to charge, so like it wouldn't do it. Like I wouldn't just place it right in front of a zombie, since it'll take time. Since it'll take time, because it'll take a little bit for it to get ready. As you can see, it's ready. But yeah, like I just recommend like just planning it ahead. It's pretty much a good way to just collect your sun, like get some stuff, and we got an achievement. In this game, there are achievements, and for certain achievements, well, actually, no, what am I saying? You don't get anything for achievements. You're just there for like the heck of it. Like I got Spadao, which you get just from destroying a zombie with a potato mine. Which, fun fact, like last night I looked up to see if there's like any concept art or like ideas of stuff that didn't make it, or what some stuff intended to look like. Like in a potato mine, it was like I found a concept art of a potato mine that was originally supposed to look more like a potato than an actual mine, because like you see, this looks more like a mine than a potato. Like it does some potato features. It's more of a mine. And like I'll show a picture of it up on screen so you can have an idea of what I mean. Yeah, that's what the potato mine originally was. But and also like fun fact, like I didn't originally get like, for those who don't know, I said in the last episode I said that I did something like this is new to me. Oh god. You. Okay, quick thing. Pole vault zombies. These things are a nuisance. They will jump over the first plant they encounter. But after that, they will, like case in point, like the first plant you encounter will immediately jump over. Which, speaking of which. But the thing is, like, they're really fast. Ow! I placed the potato. Not potato. Like, how'd you get past that? I placed the walnut where you were at. You should have been start eating that. Well, no, well, that's a pea shooter, but no complaints. At least at least you saw an example of a plant be eaten. And what pole vault zombies do is that they will pull up vault over the first zombie, over the first plant they see. And as you can see, that could be a bit annoying because that includes walnuts. There is a plant that will basically prevent that from happening. But what I recommend, just like when you see one, just place a cheap plant out in right in front of it, like a potato mine or a walnut, so that way the zombie would waste. That will waste the pole vault. There are plants in the future that will prevent that will all prevent that and stuff like that from happening. But I'll get to that plants once we do that. And boom. Cherry bombs. I love cherry bombs. They're really good. Anyway, like this setup is like pretty much new to me because I originally played this on the tablet version of the game, and then what basically the setup is like plants but the setup is different. I'll show a screenshot of it so you can have an idea of it. And now we got a new plant. This is a really good plant. I recommend. Would also like to point out, like, and also like to point out the Bloom and Doom, which is pretty cute. Which actually and also that's another thing I found. And one of the original names of Plants vs Zombies that was planned was Blue and Doom. Which I find cute. Another name I found that was pretty cute was Dawn of the Dead, as a reference to Dawn of the Dead. So anyway, Snow Pea shoots frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. Yeah, basically they are more expensive, but they are strong as a pea shooter normally. But but what frozen attacks do is that they either completely immobilize or stop. No, they both mean the same thing. And they could either completely immobilize or slow down a zombie. It kind of varies. There's about 2 of them on the top of my head. There's about like 2 plants that could do on top of my head in this game. And we'll be getting to the other one soon. Also an example of what I meant by like multiple waves. As in this case, instead of 1 wave, we're now getting to 2 waves. Yeah, things look slow, but like. Okay, like I think I'm gonna start. Like since I'm starting to get to like the 600s, I'm like. Okay, let me show an example. Like since I'll be starting to get to the 600s. Last time I might just stick with this just 1 row. Oh, and then I clicked out of the window. Yeah, this is really good. And in fact, I think it could take out a cone head with just one with 1 pea shooter because since it'll slow him down. But sadly, it's not like an area of effect. There is a plant, but actually there is 3 plants that causes a snowy effect. What am I saying? And like basically, and then like only affect the first zombie that it hits. Basically, so until it'll go for like the entire row, it'll just hit just the main zombie ahead of it, and you go there. And what I personally like to do if I use a Snow Pea, if I use a Snow Pea, is I prefer putting them on the back. So that way I'll have more time. In case like a zombie gets through the defenses, and then they need time to get like a cherry bomb or some other explosive plant, which we will be getting to in the future. Yeah, but it's basically just like, and also this should take it out. And also this should take out the zombie a bit better. By that I mean like, so this should take it out before it gets closer. And so that way we don't have like, so that we won't have to have worry, that much worry. And speaking of which, you die now. Trying to think of a good reference to cone heads, but like I saw part of the movie, but don't remember mention. I don't want to shovel. You know, might as well. I'll place one here just in case. Like I still want to have like a potato mine ready, so that way. Because I personally prefer those for cobalt, so that way. So that way it's both cheap and it has some time to load up, to explode, and also like, and yeah, this is basically the first wave. Like the levels can be short and long. There's like multiple waves, and I've had to use it on a pea shooter. Well, at least no peas are mobilizing. Oh. No complaints. You know, but Potato Mine kind of reminds me of a little funny story. One time on Google Plus, I saw one of those like repost this and it'll protect you from other reposts, which I personally don't do like all that reposting posts. That's basic, but that's just me. And of course it was reposted. This is someone went for it, and what it said was something like this is quiet potato, it will repost this and it'll protect you from reposting posts or something like that. Don't remember for sure. So I commented because you could say that potato has good eyes. And yeah, I can never skip bad hunts for me. But yeah, things might be looking slow, but like I said, like things will get more chaotic in the future. You know, for the heck of it, actually no, because like once frozen, they're pretty much just frozen. And I think it's best if we just save up. What the heck am I gonna save up for? I mean, you know, I want to save up for like the final, because it seems like we're about halfway there. If you look on the bottom right. Like, fun fact, like, I'm normally terrified of zombies. Like, I mean, like, I don't. I mean, I'm terrified of stuff like Dawn of the Dead, Walking Dead, World War Z, and there's that one other show, zombies show that my sister watched. I'll have to ask him. I want to say like Invader Z, but no, I'm far from it. and because no, it's not like it's far from Invader Zim parody. And like I said, like my dad and my sister like to watch that stuff, which I'm personally, which I just normally hang out with my mom because she doesn't like that stuff either. I mean, heck, I always come out when I say goodnight. And before I go to bed, I always come out at the worst times. Like, I don't want to put any examples because of more obvious reasons, but yeah, anyway, like I wasn't exactly terrified of these. Like I do have to exception, like exception zombies. Like I don't mind Minecraft zombies or these zombies, stuff like that. Yeah, but the funny thing is, oh, we got a new plant. Like this is a really useful plant. This is a chomper. It devours a zombie whole, but it's vulnerable while chewing. This is a really good plant. Like it could basically one-shoot most zombies, but the fatal flaw with this, which makes sense because to prevent this from getting overpowered, is that it takes a long time for it to chew until it can eat again. And so yeah, like that's really good, but the time it takes is pretty much its fatal flaw. So I don't like. It is a good idea to put it in front of a zombie quickly for like a failsafe or anything. But there's a tactic I recommend doing more. Oh, bucket. New zombie bucket heads. They take 3. They're basically stronger than the cone heads. Just to get an idea, it takes 3 pea shooters for it to take it out. And also, as you can see, we can only carry up to 6 plants at a time. Since we have 7, as you can see, our collection will grow. We have to select. Okay, main thing I want in every level is a sunflower. Well, except there's another kind that's similar to this that you'll also need at some point. Like, this is the good thing about the game. You could play this game anywhere you want. Like, you could choose what you get, basically. And also, for those of you who don't know, like, the reason my mouse is big is when I shake. On my Mac, when you shake your mouse, it makes it big, so to make it easier to find, because you do tend to lose your mouse. I'll trust me, I do it also. I'll bring Snow Pea, I'll bring Chomper. Chomper and Walnut's a good combination. Potato Mine and... You know, I'm not really hurting that much. So I'll go with a Pea Shooter for at least, like, something fast. Plant. Like, crap, I lost my train of thought. I curse you, game. Well, anyway, it's like when I saw commercials of this game, like I wasn't exactly terrified of it, but it never caught my attention. Like not even when Garden Warfare 1 came out. What kind of caught my attention, but not much. But what this game did to actually capture my attention was a couple years ago. Bless you. Like one time I went to Costco, with my family. So because like we just go there for groceries, stuff like that. And they had some of their computers out and like give for you to try, and this game was up. Like the Windows and stuff like that. So I gave it a shot. I kind of caught on quick. I think I don't remember how good I did. I doubt I did pretty well. But anyway, I think sorry if I best to go through it. But anyway, like when I tried it, like it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So when I went home, I checked the tablet to see if it was on, and there it was for 99 bucks. Wait, 99 bucks? No, God, this game is not worth 90 bucks. It was like for about $1. And the thing is in my case, what happened was that I'll show you what this does. When I got the tab, I also got some free coins, which you use as a substitute. So I went and got that, used that, and I got the game. It's really fun. And as you can see, like on the complicate the zombie in the tile in front of it, and walnuts do count on. And so that way, it's pretty much like you have some protection for the chomper. Which, fun fact, there was another concept of what the chomper was gonna look like, basically. I'll show a picture of that. It's pretty interesting, but I personally prefer the chomper that we know and love now, along with the potato mine also that we all know and love. I believe I'll show a picture of that on the screen until you can have an idea. No. You saw like I had like a oh, I see, it was a chomp, or the chomper had a sack. Like, so anyway, I had a blast, and I got in Plants vs Zombies 2. Oh, well, I didn't my phone wasn't exactly able to have get that game, Plants vs Zombies 2, because of the fact that I had a flip phone at the time. And I had to hand me down from my dad, which I don't mind at all. Oh, I mean, like, I have a smartphone now. Oh, but anyway, so I checked my dad's phone, since he had like a Droid smartphone, and he was able to get it, so I got it and I played on it. Got stuck on the level, but once I got my first smartphone, which is a track phone, which really sucks, which I personally don't like, because you have to buy them, like you have to buy like texting, data, stuff like that. And anyway, when I got my when I got my smartphone, I got that, and then I had a blast. I finished it off on. I think I finished off on my phone, which was pretty fun. Actually, of course I finished it off on my phone. Because we're connected to the same Google account. And then I got some Garden Warfare 1 on my computer, which really had a lot of fun. It was extremely laggy though, because my computer was pretty old. Just to give an idea, I got my computer in 2013 as a birthday present for my grandma. So right before I started middle school. Oh, and also that basically, and which had a lot of fun. I got killed a lot. But when Garden Warfare 2 came out, I got the game. And because I did a pre-order of it, but here's what happened. For some reason the game wouldn't work on it, but here's the problem. It didn't meet the requirement, like the computer didn't have the stuff it needed. So I'm basically unable to. When I got the Mac, I logged on to my Origin account to see if that worked. Nope, both games are not Mac. Why? Anyway, we've completed World 1-8, we got a new plant, a repeater. Get it? Repeater. Anyway, what this does is what repeaters do is that they fire 2 pieces at a time. So basically, they could take out. Okay, nothing important. So it could take out a cone head. It could take one repeater to take out a cone head, basically. And so I'm gonna scrap the P and use a repeater. I'm still gonna use the chomper thing because the chompers are really good. But yeah, I'll show you once I get to it, basically. And of course, like since repeaters are basically double the firepower as a pea shooter, it costs double, which makes sense. Like this game basically made it to where nothing's broken, so you cannot just like spam plants everywhere. They're basic, are these strong ones? This is one plant where you can basically do that has such a ridiculously fast recharge time, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've played this game. So yeah. And, like I'm honestly lost my train of thought. Wait. Nah, I rather like use potato mine so that we could just like start building up at least. Like you don't think I might start doing it just when I get 2 rows so I could get like some sun. A good sun, but once things start getting like more chaotic, I'll just replace this row with another plant in the future. Like, not that I have anything in mind, any plant in mind or anything, just like any plant that I have, same thing will do good. And you know, it's because good because the most cheapest plant, since our most expensive plant now is costs 200 sun, and that's the repeater. You know, so like, and also like if you want, you could do like any stuff, like heck, you don't even have to do what I have to do. You could just go with the classic style, which keep the sunflower is in the back, which I personally don't prefer. Or because like I said, and because like I said, like when, like if you don't have anything else to beat the zombies, even like once you get past the sunflowers, you pretty much could either say game over or just use the lawnmower. Kind of depends on what, and it really depends on what you have to. Like anyway, like I cannot talk today. Basically, like, it's 10:33. When I'm recording this, I'm still a bit tired. But yeah. Also, like, yeah, let's get you the 2 keys I want. Want to hear what would be a really overpowered plant? And well, like be overpowered, I imagine it would cost a lot of sun plus recharge time. It would be fast, like if you went with this. Just imagine. Look, no. I'm gonna click the sun. A repeater, like a hybrid of a repeater and a snow pea. That would be too much overpowered. Like, not saying that. Well, not saying that exists as of now. Like, the reason I'm saying as of now is because they might, EA and PopCap might be making a pen like that as we speak. I don't know. There's this one YouTuber called Ginta Gaming. Who, what they basically do is that they will read on that they'll release these central previews of some plants and Plants vs Zombies 2 and Plants vs Zombies Heroes, which is another game on the book. And also, I should mention Plants vs Zombies 2. Yeah, excuse me. It's like a mobile exclusive. It's not for computer. And basically, anyway, what happened was. What they would do is that they'll at least start showing like pages of textures for plants, and release missing textures. Just like they'll basically hint us plants. Like I remember them doing stuff like that for like mistletoe, apple core, and then next thing you know, that thing will actually come out for the public. Maybe they're a developer or something. I don't know. So anyway, my point is like they might be working on a plant that's basically a hybrid of these two. And also, like, I remember about a few years ago, I actually wrote a letter to both PopCap and EA about a suggestion that I had, which is like where I had like a mistletoe, which I'm not even joking. Like, I actually wrote a letter. I'm not even joking. About mistletoe stuff like that. I'm thinking about stuff like mistletoe. I even suggested a world idea, for Plants vs Zombies 2, since Plants vs Zombies 2 is basically about time traveling. I don't want to explain much of what the idea is about, because I don't know, like I can imagine someone just taking that idea for their own. Basically, I don't want that. And like basically, that's what. And yeah, so I turned them in, and but the thing was, by the time I sent them, it was before Christmas. And so like the mistletoe thing didn't come out at Christmas. That Christmas, but the next Christmas, they came out with mistletoe, so maybe they did come out later. I honestly don't know. I never heard back. Well, maybe I should work for like EA and Pocket, because I do want to be like a concept artist when I grow up for games, and yeah, maybe I'll enjoy that actually. Because I just love game ideas now, basically. Right now, finally, I think we're almost done with World 1 9. And so we're almost done with the game. We're not. No, we're far done from the game. I mean, we're almost done with World 1. Wait, how fast is? Oh, repeaters are pretty fast. Recharge time, I didn't notice. Yeah, this guy might take a while because of Buckethead. And so, yeah, that. And what's this? A letter? I like that they just like zoom up. Hello, we're about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. It reminds me of crap. Was that one little book called Jesus? I'll leave the name when I find out off screen. But I remember, like, about these animals, basically, like, it was a good book, and like, it was a good little kid's book where what happened was, and like where zombies. No, there's no zombies in that. But basically, what happened was I'm trying to think where the like, it was basically like farm animals on it. I don't mean Animal Farm. Like, that's not even children's book. Like, anyway, like, these animals got a hold of the typewriter and kept typing in like suggestions, like requests they had for the farmer. Like, I think one of them was like a pool or something. I don't remember for sure, and this is gonna bug me until I find out. But anyway, they'll either type in like sincerely the chickens or sincerely either the cows, and at one point like the farmer typed back saying sincerely the farmer. It just reminds me of that now. Anyway, in this level, we're now just gonna have to defend our house from zombies. Which, like I said, every 5 levels will have one of these. And my door was closed. 1 sec. Like, anyway, what happened was, anyway, since this is basically this is basically like the world what we're going to. Like, you'll see the conveyor belt of all the plants you currently got. That's how it will be in general. Like, they'll only show you plants that you would have at that point. So if you come back and redo like 110, you'll still have the setup. Even Doom. And like, I tried to pull over or the cherry bomb. But like, anyway, what? I could barely think. Anyway, as I was saying, like, and since the conveyor belt, we don't have to worry about the sun. We're just about to worry about whether we have that pen or not in the ready. Also, I love the music. You're like, like, I'm gonna shut up listening to music, and I think I should have talking to someone or something like that also, so you can listen to this. But I don't mean to mean or anything. That's just my kind of language. Basically, I don't mean like offensively or any of that jazz. I just mean like be quiet, basically. I mean a nice and free possible. Anyway, listen. like it sounds pretty cool. Like, to be honest, now that I think of it, sounds like it reminds me of one of those classic Sonic levels. I mean, like classic, right? Like 2D Sonic games, like Sonic, like Sonic 1 or Sonic 2, basically. Which I personally like those games. Like doesn't mean that. And which also means I'm pretty excited for like Sonic Mania to come out. Which that I'm debating over whether or not that should be a blind let's play or not. And right now I think I won't because I want to see like if I will enjoy that game or not. Well, I probably will, but I like want me to find out for sure. So as you can see, like anyway, I should also point out like normally in these type of levels you'll pretty much just start wrecking zombies like this basically, because like I mean look at this. Look at this defense. Defend my pretties. So just I mean look at this thing. And we're almost done. You're normally when you do with these type of stuff, this is not the only one. You'll be doing stuff like this in the near future. Wait, near future. And you'll basically have stuff like this, because there'll also be evidence like this. And I don't want to deal with you guys. No. Oh, but the mine already took care of it. Explodinator. I don't know how to get down. Oh, I should probably just start from this back. Oh, and also we got a puff shroom, I think it's called. And now we completed World 1. Puff shroom shoots short-range spores at an enemy. As you can see, puff shrooms they're pretty weak. They have a pretty fast recharge time. I think the fastest in the game. Excuse me. From my perspective, but as you can see, they cause no stun at all. If you're wondering why, and you want me to tell you why, you just have to wait till next episode. Wahahaha! Anyway, I should also show off that there's mini games like puzzles and survival, which I will be doing those more of a set. Like I'll do those as bonus videos once I'm done with the series. And as you can see, now we're in World 2. Also, if you go here, there's achievements. And as you can see, there's a crap ton of achievements. Mustache. Is mustache mode only exclusive to this version? I don't know. Because I don't remember this. I don't remember this achievement in the original Plants vs Zombies. But as you can see, we have complete adventure mode. Better off. They get a streak of 10 in a zombie and zombie and this. I don't know. Or to killers collect 49 plants, including plants from Crazy Days shop. I'll get into like those plants once we get there. And yeah, like take out 10 zombies with a single cherry bomb. And as I can see, that's basically all. But if you go down, you start seeing some references to other PUBG games. I don't know what this is from, but no, these are basically reference to Visual. Is there anything? Same goes. I honestly don't know where you're from. Oh, I think this is a reference to Peggle. I never played Peggle. If I know of it, because Peggle has unicorn. See that vibes. I want to say this is Zoom, but I don't know the name. I'll leave the name on screen. And also, if you go down all the way, zombies are in China. Which, fun fact, in the sequel, there's a Chinese version of Plants vs Zombies 2, and they have their own unique plants in some of their unique worlds, which I really wish they would bring up in the American and the other versions of the game, because they just look so fun. And I'm willing to try, and I'm willing to play those. Which I was planning to get on my phone, but as you can see, like I don't want to deal with any viruses, crap like that. So yeah, we completed World 1, and now we're about to go into World 2. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I also hope you have a nice day, a nice night, and a nice life. And remember, there's no can't, but there's a can. Bye!